There's absolutely no trust or communication between me and my fiancée Elizabeth. She is so pig-headed, volatile, and uncompromising. Our relationship has become one giant nightmare. I believe that her and me spend about 90% of the day bickering over
sit there, pick and pick and pick and pick and pick. What do you expect me to be? No, I'm gonna freak the
Elizabeth physically, emotionally, and verbally attacks me. She has stabbed me with screwdrivers, kicked me, and even punched me in the face. Our biggest issue is that Elizabeth cheated on me, and I've never gotten over it.
Am I sorry? Yes. I understand you're hurt. I'm not saying you don't have a reason to be hurt.
Hurt? I gave everything to you. We fight about everything. I feel like she's an idiot when it comes to parenting, and she feels like I'm an idiot when it comes to parenting.
No, I don't feel like you're an idiot. I feel like you're
I'm trying constantly to teach Elizabeth that yelling and screaming is not the way to punish the children. I'm left to do all the comforting, the caring, the disciplining. Basically, I'm being mom and dad, and that's not fair. I don't think that you should just yell and scream and then give up 5 minutes into it.
I try, but then when I get to the point where I feel like I'm about to snap,
You quit.
Yeah, because I don't want to end up my kids.
I told Elizabeth to call Dr. Phil, and if Dr. Phil doesn't agree with me that my parenting style is correct, I will admit I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Dr. Phil will agree with me on my assessment because I've been studying psychology since I was 3 years old.
Wow.
A lot to take in.
She attacks you physically.
Yes, sir.
How does she attack you physically?
Well, she's jumped up on me. Like I said, she's attacked me with screwdrivers. She's kicked me. She's punched me. She's thrown things at me.
Like tried to stab you?
Yes, sir.
What precipitated that?
Me saying something she disagreed with.
You've been studying psychology since you were 3?
Yes, sir.
Were you reading when you were 3?
Yes, sir.
Freud or what?
Everything I could get my hands on. Apparently, my mom had told me that even from an early age that she had read to me, as well as I picked up reading at 3 years old. I was completely deaf at that time, so I had no way to reciprocate what I was thinking, but I picked up books quite early.
You were deaf at 3?
Yes, sir. I had an augment in my ear that stopped me from hearing.
Yeah. I bet you wish you were deaf now. When
Sometimes.
You were
Sometimes.
hearing everything that you're hearing from her. You say she is childish, pig-headed, and stubborn.
Yes, sir.
You're aware that she had a rough upbringing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you take that into account in your attempts to manage her?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm still here.
Yeah. But you've pretty much given up hope.
Yes, sir.
You have been together 11 years and refer to each other as fiancés. That's a pretty long engagement.
Yes, sir.
Why have you never taken that walk down the aisle?
Because for the last 19 years, I've been trying to divorce a young lady.
But you just recently got a divorce.
Yes, sir.
Finally, 6 months ago?
Yes, sir.
So finally, you are free to marry.
Yes, sir.
But you're not racing down to the church with her.
Not until I know that she can learn that it's going to take 2 to be parents and it's going to take 2 to be a marriage.
Okay. Now, you say you're the type of dad that does everything with your girls.
Yes,
You'll
sir.
have tea parties with them.
Yes, sir.
Play with Barbies. Just do whatever the girls want to do. And she just doesn't engage at all.
Not at all.
And now, Elizabeth has cheated on you.
Yes, sir.
And how long ago was this?
Approximately between 5 and 6 years.
Okay. And to be totally honest, you've not gotten over that.
Sir, I still have my resentment, and I've tried, like any good man would, to try to let it go, as they say. But there's one major conflict: the device.
She stays on it, you say, every waking hour.
20 hours out of 24, she's on that device, social media.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.